News, I'm Safin Aching Oma.
And learning in a number of schools within Makueni County is expected to resume next week after school activities were paralyzed over rising cases of human-wildlife conflict in the area. On Friday, Kenya Wildlife Services deployed officers to monitor the area in order to quell tension among residents after a man was killed by roaming elephants last week. Meanwhile, a school in Nyatike Migori County, which also serves as a rescue center for flood victims, is on the verge of closure following heavy downpour in the area.
A number of schools within Mtito in Kibwezi, Makueni County remained deserted a week after the resumption of face-to-face learning. A recent attack by marauding elephants that killed one of the villagers sent fears among residents. Kamunyuni and Ngiluni primary schools compounds remained bushy, with no preparations made in line with the COVID-19 protocols. Some schools hosted a few learners as many remained home. The cases are also rampant in Musiani and Siusiani.
Sasa hiyo mashule ndovu zimeleta shida sana. Mekuwa ni watoto wakienda shule ndovu inawatatiza, wanakibiza, wengine wanaumia. Sasa tuko na shida sana ya ndovu.
However, there is a sigh of relief after Kenya Wildlife Services deployed the problematic animal management unit to monitor and respond to the incidents.
Sasa wapamu ni ndo kiboko ya ndovu. Mnasikia hiyo? Pamu tumesema waletwe because that's a special unit ya kuhakikisha ndovu wamerudi mahali wanastahili kuwa.
It is reported that many residents have sustained injuries from wild animal attacks in the area, as leaders called for quick and lasting interventions as well as compensation for the victims.
Na ndovu kwa ukweli it lies squarely on the national government. Lakini unajua ziwezi sema hainisumbui kwa sababu jana tu kulala wengi tumeona wameinua mkono. Na si hapa inatoka mtoni mpaka inaenda mpaka Iviane. Umeona Iviane? Hata umeona mavizaki.
In Migori County, learning in North Kadema, Nyatike area may be affected following heavy rains currently being experienced in the region. Nyora Primary School currently serves as a rescue camp for flood victims.
We have some spaces now to cater for the pupils now to learn. Parents are also given some classrooms to be in because their houses are flooded all over. It is even fallen down.
The flood victims have turned the school into an unfavorable environment for learners, with market activities taking place.
Cannot get them away because they are nowhere to go and stay. They have to be with us and find a solution slowly but slowly. Like tomorrow now we are going to coexist with class 6 now to have a space where they can learn. That the classrooms are made the bedrooms at the same time at night. When people go home, it's left for parents now to stay in.
Tujenge dike juu hata watoto waendi shule, na kuna wengine pia hapa kati yetu wana meza dawa. Hakuna vile wanaweza kwenda osi kutafuta dawa juu kumejaa maji.
In Embu County, the enrollment of girls a week after in-person learning resumed is reported to be higher than anticipated. Principal Secretary in charge of Public Service, Mary Kamonye, who toured the area, termed the situation encouraging owing to the frequent reports of teenage pregnancies when the schools were closed.
So bring back your children to school. It's not a threat, it's just a request. But if it is not adhered to, then it will become a directive. If the directive is not adhered to, then we'll escalate.